How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking down the Dokkan Ultimate Speed Battle. We're going to show you 3 different teams here you can use to clear all of the missions and beat Geppy's score. You need 6 minutes and 4 seconds to complete this score. So we're going to show you kind of some of the best teams you can use to utilize this. The first team you see we have here is utilizing the Daima Goku as our lead, utilizing the LR5 guys to help us change the orbs for him, as we have our Bulma item to boost our attack values. We'll see if this works. I can't promise it'll be perfect, but let's see if this gets us the 604. That's their main goal with this video, is to get 604. I don't know if we'll try push within this video. If we'll try push anything lower than that, I think it'll just be the missions for this. If you guys would like to see my winning run when we get it, because I will put, right now the current high score is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gotten pretty close to that, so if you guys would like to see that, you know, let us know in the comments down below if you want to see our winning run. I'll definitely post the screenshots in the community and on Twitter. So there we go. So the key is getting that 24 key with the Daima Goku, and of course even better if we can try to proc some extra supers. So we got AGL Gogeta here just to help us with the offense, right? So basically this second turn is going to be our main attacking turn that is going to help us finish the final phase, and if done correctly we should be able to do it in just a few hits, right? The final phase only has about 470 million HP, which means, right, if we proc the super or the active skills for both Gogeta and Daima Goku, we will easily clear that in about 3 to 4 hits. Obviously less hits is better, because less hits means more animations, which means longer time. So getting EX supers is incredibly useful. Like right there, 160 million. Jiren here only has 300 million HP, which means 2 hits here ought to do the trick. Of course, you have to factor in defense and type advantage and all that. So it's actually a little less than 160 million, but yeah. There we go. And there we go. So we're going to eat that hit here. So I don't think, who's our... Okay, we might get lucky here. I'm honestly not sure how much damage Glorio's do. So Glorio's here for the 3-turn support that he provides, which is very, very helpful. I don't know if he can kill here, though. And if he does, great. If he doesn't, though... Oh, he might actually. Okay, he does, and that actually gives us 2 turns on the final phase. Obviously, you want, ideally, you want a single turn in each phase, but that's not always possible. And even then, the teams that can do that, it's still kind of slow because the amount of animations that some of the characters are doing. So let's see here. Let's put 5 guys in front here just to give the attack boost to Daima Goku. Pan is also supporting here. So if we get an EX Super here, this is going to be a pretty powerful EX Super on the Daima Goku. Now, the only problem with 5 guys, they do one too many attacks for me. The rainbow, the orb changing is very helpful, but I don't know. Yeah, see, there's a second haze. See, if he would stop there, but something tells me I'm going to get 4 hits here. There goes the, yep, there's the 3rd, and watch us get the 4th here. Yep. Okay, well, at least this is a normal, so it's a little bit faster of an animation. Okay, so now we need that EX Super Proc for 174 million. That does the trick, and which means now all we have to do is pop those active skills on the next turn. Of course, we do gotta wait out these animations now. Hopefully, I don't know if Pan was the best choice. She's great Rainbow Orb Changer, plus she supports for the Goku, but she, again, like the 5 guys, does one too many attacks. But so far, we're making good track. We're spending about a minute in each turn, which is overall kind of where we want to be in terms of timing. If we want to make that 6-minute mark. Yeah, see, Pan's going to do like 5 attacks, so I might recommend for future teams, if you're really trying to push the high score, take Pan off while the Rainbow Orb and supporting does help. I think the amount of attacks she does really slows down the time here. Excellent. Okay, yeah, now she's done. Okay, now all we have to do is pop an active skill on the next. Oh, that's right. I forgot he could do this. Okay, we got an AoE here coming at us. Here we go. And we do dodge. Perfect. All right, now we got that active skill. All right, let's just pop one of them. Excellent. Okay, there we go. That does the trick. I don't know whose would have been faster here. I feel like actually Gogeta's is probably the fastest out of the three. I've done both Daimagokus quite often. Both of their actives are kind of slow. There we go, 5:51. So that does get us our 6:04 time. Not our best time, but definitely enough to get us what we need. So yeah, so this is one strategy you can use utilizing the Daimagoku. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pause this, and we're going to come back and we're going to show another team here for you guys to take down the fight and get your 604 mission. I mean, if you're not looking to try to compete, you just want the missions, this team will do the trick for you. Alrighty, so we are loaded in here now with the Saibamen team. So if you had managed to pull the Int Saibaman, it's actually a really easy team to get this done with. You just got to get through, and it's literally the only. So I guess Int Saibaman kind of makes up for the fact that your other two Saibamen aren't really doing they have like the slowest animations ever. Or rather quickest animations ever. So I mean, but this guy, he's gonna do like 6 attacks, and all of them are gonna be crits. And so it's literally, well, okay, that's not a crit. Okay, if they are all crits, it will literally just wipe the boss. And I'm thinking, if done correctly, we might actually be able to take down the boss with just the Saibamen alone. But let's see here. So, I don't think it matters what rotation we start on for this one. So for some of these strategies, you'll notice like the actual starting rotation does matter. For like with the Daimagoku one, you want turn 4 Daimagoku versus you want turn 4 Daimagoku versus Goma, so you can actually use the active skill. So, let's see here. All right, so we just have to survive this turn. Yeah, so we have to spend an extra turn basically in each phase, but the animations are fast enough that it basically equates to it basically equates to just like one animation of a DFE. So I don't think it's that big of a deal here, but they can get it done for sure. Here we go. All right. Perfect. And now we just need the same thing here. Yeah, okay. I think it's best. I actually don't know if it actually matters, but I do think it's best if STR attacks first. There we go. Maybe it doesn't matter. I think we end up in the same boat regardless. Okay, and so now it just comes down to how many attacks they decide to do here. And how many of them are crits? Actually, that's what's really going to matter. Like, if we don't get any crits, then obviously that's going to spell trouble for us. There we go. Get another one. 92 million. We haven't even done anything yet. Beautiful. Okay, 100 mil. Okay, we might... Yeah, okay. All right, and then... one more, and yeah. So again, right, each of the phases only has like 300 mil. Like I think Omega has 200 mil, Jiren has 300, and then Goma has 470. So technically, like a Saibaman who hits all of his super attacks can break both of those. So the question is, can we do it within our time limit? Or not both of those, but rather all 3. There we go. Okay, so again, yeah, we have to have this extra turn in each of the phases, but it should be okay here. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay, now I guess we gotta worry about this AoE, right? So for the other team, it didn't matter. They could all pretty much tank it. So I think we have to dodge. Yes, all right, we do get the dodge. Perfect. Okay, so now the trick for Goma here is to use the orb changing item. So we're going to use our Chilai here. Perfect. And we get a full field of orbs. And I think that's going to do the trick. I think that's going to do the trick here. There we go. There we go. We get the dodge. We get the dodge. Okay, dodge the super. And okay. Okay, so 180 mil. We're gonna do 6 of these. So okay. Not really liking the damage on that, but we're doing another one. Or sorry, 118. I don't know why I said 180. I expected more out of that. I don't know why. See, am I crazy? So I think STR needed to attack first. I think I was right there initially saying that he needed to attack first. But actually, I mean, we're still doing it. But I mean, the more animations we do, the longer this is going to take. Oh, okay. We're cutting it real close here. We're cutting it real. Oh, that's a normal. I don't like that. That's a normal. I don't like that. Oh, that's a normal. Oh, dude. Bro, we finished them off with normal. Actually, that kind of works out because the normals are faster. Actually, that worked out. Okay. Did we get it? We did. 535. Even better than our last one. Okay. So there you go. There is our Saibamen run. Works out pretty nicely there. Definitely a good choice. If you're missing a lot of the new units to be able to take this down. So we're going to pause the video. We're going to come back with one more strategy to help you get that high score. Alrighty, so we are loaded up with one more team here that I think can help you guys get that high score. And that is the Majin Vegeta's team. I think this one can work really well just because Vegeta, while it is harder to proc his EX Super, when it does proc, it's significantly stronger than some of the others that we could bring. So there we go. Like, look at that. Like turn 1, we're throwing out 150 mil. So yeah, I think this is the shot here. Plus having effective against all types or I gave mine crit, so if we get the crit, that also helps. Okay. Now we just need, there we go. That's what we need. Okay, so it is very critical to make sure you finish Omega on the first turn. You cannot go multiple turns on Omega. That has to be one turn. So there we go. We do get it. It's preferred if you could do it with just the singular unit, just because that's less animations, right? But wasn't too bad here. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky though, I think. Oh, there we go. We can actually do it. We do have enough extreme units, so okay, this will work. Can we get? Are not probably not going to get the EX Super here, but let's see. So wait, this might be 2 turns here, and honestly, Jiren being 2 turns isn't too bad as long as you. There we go. We get the EX Super. So I mean, as long as you can, get Goma to where you're doing most of your damage on turn 1, and then the last turn is literally just popping active skills to save animation time, then you're probably gonna be okay. Alrighty. Excellent. What did that say? 28 mil. Yeah, because we didn't get, but we did get the X Super, which is actually extremely beneficial to what we're doing here. Okay. He should tank this, right? I almost wonder if we should have put him in slot 1. Alright, because then we would have had better links on the Majin Vegeta. Meh. I guess it doesn't really, regardless, we're taking 2 turns anyway, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal. There we go. So let's get that. Hopefully we get the stack here. Unfortunately, too many rainbow or too many purple orb changing. We end up not getting no EX super this time either. We end up not getting the support buff from the Majin Vegeta, which I don't know if that's going to hurt us or not in the next phase. I suppose we'll have to see. Alrighty. Okay, so here we are. We are in the final phase with Goma here. So let's pop Yakon's active here for his support buff. Let's swap that over. So I think we want to do his first. Yeah. There we go. Okay, we're making good progress here. Okay, not as much as I'd like, but that's okay. And now let's do that, so that way he can push the attack stat here with the Goku. I think that's what we want to see. There we go. Okay, let's grab that. And then let's send him off. Okay, I almost wonder if it's better to stay in Majin Vegeta just because we have, with Goku only getting 1 stack, I almost wonder if it's better to stay in Majin Vegeta. There we go. Let's see how much we do here. I suppose that would be the determining factor. We're doing a bit of damage with Dama Goku despite him being on the 170. Oh, no, wait. He's on the full 220. No, I'm crazy. Because his sub-lead is, yeah. There we go. Okay, 140 mil. I feel like Majin Vegeta would have done more, though. But I don't know. The links with Goku are probably pretty helpful. Are we going to kill here? Oh, okay. If that was a super, we would have killed. Okay, that actually does mess us up a lot. I think that does slow us down way more than I wanted it to. It might have been better to stay in a Majin Vegeta. Just because the EX super bonus. There we go. Is this going to kill? This might kill. Yakon just giving those extra animations, though, slows down. It does kill. Okay. So that did slow us down a little more than I wanted to, but let's see. Was it enough to still beat our score? It was actually faster than the last one. Okay. Alrighty then. So there you guys have it. There are 3 different teams you can use to try to clear the time. Omega's team works really well too. You just got to make sure you get that good opener with Omega and Sen and STR Omega on the same first rotation, just because you need to kind of plow through that first turn. You can't let that first turn take more than once. But these teams all work really well. It really does rely heavily on the EX super mechanic, giving that extra bonus, right? I think the Diamond Goku teams are going to push you further just because of the way he can stack those EX supers up for a couple of turns that really push that final turn damage. So if you really want to push for the high score, which I think at the time of me recording this is 3 minutes and 30 seconds. My best time so far has only been about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's a hard push. I do think Goku and his team are the key. So you just got to kind of play around that. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what teams did you use to clear the 6 minutes and 4 seconds mission. And if any of you guys have managed to push a high score, let us know in the comments down below. And let us know if you want to see our high score run when we finally do get it uploaded. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.